You see the news about Israel on television, you read about it in newspapers, and hear about it on the streets. You want to help Israel, take actions, and make decisions that will benefit the Israeli society, but can't find a way to do it. Meet Emma. Israel is very close to her heart, as well as her family's, and she really wants to help Israel as much as she can. Like you, every day Emma hears about different organizations that work against Israel. There are many of these, you know, but she always looks for the truth, tries to find out about the good sides of Israel, and spread the information among her friends. She mostly tells them about Israel's contribution to the medical world. Why the medical world, you ask? Emma's father has recently overcome cancer. Emma knew that Israel is a world leader in cancer research, so she read about the subject. While doing so, she has found that due to shortage in MRI machines, many cancer patients in Israel are forced to wait quite a long time for MRI inspections, and that this problem is significantly greater in provincial areas rather than in the urban areas for Israel. That reminded her of the stressful times that her father was waiting for those important inspections. It was very important to Emma that as many people as possible will be healed, like her father did. So when she heard that someone wanted to donate an MRI machine to Israel, she knew well enough to tell them that they should also specify the destination of the machine, so it will be sent to a hospital where it is more urgently needed in order to save more lives. After this experience, she realized that sometimes just a few words or good advice can influence the lives of many. Since she feels emotionally attached to Israel, she contacted a Keren Hayesod representative. Nowadays, she puts in about 10 minutes every 2 weeks or so, whenever she chooses, to make an impact on matters that she finds interesting and important. You are probably asking yourself, what is Keren Hayesod exactly? Keren Hayesod is an organization that aims at helping Israeli society with special emphasis on advancing weaker communities for over 90 years now. The organization receives help from good people like Emma, who help direct all contributions in the best way possible. They call it the Social Committee. Other than Emma's example with the MRI machines, each day many other social committee members are helping in a wide range of issues they care about. Olivia, for example, who works in education, gives advice on improving the success rate of more than 24,000 students in 4 of Keren Hayesod's youth at-risk villages. Thanks to her, these youngsters are no longer at risk of drugs or violence and on the right track towards getting a decent job and having successful lives. Ben, Leah, and other people in the business world are using their contacts to establish internship positions for the more than 80,000 young adults who take part in the internship project. Thanks to them, these young adults are improving their skills, and many of them are doing Aliyah. Lena and Paul, 2 environmentalists, find it extremely important to reduce the use of fossil fuels. They are sharing the benefits of using biofuel, and some figures in the industrial field are considering these alternatives. Leon, an artist, comes up with ideas on how to improve housing projects that Keren Hayesod provides to more than 48,000 senior citizens. Thanks to Leon, they will live longer and with dignity. These are only a few examples of the projects that amazing people like Emma, Olivia, Ben, Leah, Lena, Paul, and Leon take part in and which help real people. Like you, none of them have the time to be a full-time volunteer, but this is exactly the idea behind the social committee. Each person gives a little, and together with the other volunteers, their contribution is enormous and helps so many people in their everyday lives. We invite you to be like Emma and her friends and be a part of this exclusive team. It will take you no more than 10 minutes whenever you choose and without any commitment on your side. Sign up now and choose the projects you want to impact as part of the social committee. Now is your chance to help real people in Israel as part of an amazing group and organization. You can give these people a better future. Your ideas are important to us. With you, Israel is a better place. Thank you for signing up, and thank you very much for being part of these important outcomes.